G'day everyone, back to Italo.Doom today. This is map 18, Steps to Heaven. The route I use for this map is a fair bit different from Blood 8 Crypto's previous record, and I was able to save 25 seconds thanks to the routing improvements that I was able to find. Further optimization is definitely possible, particularly in the final room. However, the fastest strat for that room has an extremely low success rate, so I didn't end up going for it in this demo. I think a sub 4 is maybe possible, however that would require some pretty godlike infighting RNG in the first half of the map, and then you would have to also add on the dangerous strat in the final room on top of that. I think a more realistic time is a low 410-ish, but even then that's going to be pretty tough to string together. Anyway, let's get into the demo. Alrighty, so we start with a Cyber Demon auto-scroller. Unfortunately, these 5 Cyber Demons don't get crushed at the end, so the max kill count that we can get is 359 kills rather than 364. And in this first room, I go to the right just to bait the enemies away. Hopefully, I like to try and squeeze around the Hell Knights on the left-hand side there, but if I can't, then I have to just go around the other side. I'm playing Pacifist at the moment because I don't want to have, if you shoot in that first room, then Revenants will spawn in from the 2 Soul Spheres in this room, and I prefer to just let them spawn in later. And I just want to rush to the switch and try and get out of this room as quickly as possible. I punch when I'm on the lift just to spawn the Revenants in so I don't forget to do that later. And I drop down to this room. I use a super shotgun on these guys. You can berserk, but I have a decent amount of ammo thanks to how much pacifisting and how much infighting I'm doing in that first section. So I just use the SSG. And then I use the SSG on this vial. I don't have to worry about killing the vial straight away, like on that first time through the room, because I'm going to be coming back there again. And then I come back into the first room here and start to clean up. You can leave that arch vial to kill later, but he kind of makes cleaning the rest of this room up a little bit awkward, so I just kill him straight away with rockets. I've got enough rockets to go around. A little bit of time wasted here. I probably should have just grabbed that supercharge straight away and jumped down into this room. And then I want to kill the Cyber. Usually the Hell Knights will all come up to this to the window here. Sometimes they can get stuck in that previous room, but you can kill them from up top later if you have to. Thankfully this time they were nice and kind. And thankfully I had just enough SSG left to kill that Cyber. The amount of infighting that you get in this room is pretty critical to how fast you're able to go through this whole part of the map. Sometimes the Cyber will just get blocked off and paralysed by the Barons in that room. Sometimes the Barons will all die without doing much damage to the Cyber. You really kind of need a good balance between the two. So after that we drop down to this third fight. I just shoot a couple of rockets at the start and then push up with SSG through the pain elementals. And then you're pretty safe in this room here. The only thing you have to be cautious of is obviously Lost Souls popping up and charging you. Like can happen there, or also rockets twisting around the corners to get in your face. But thankfully you get a mega at the start of this fight, so it's not too difficult. I probably should have just gone up and hit that elevator switch a little bit earlier before I killed that caco, but not a big time loss. So coming into this final fight at about 3 minutes is roughly where I want to be. I hit the switch on the right hand side there, but not the one on the left. And then I work back down this back wall, clearing as many of the Revenants as I can, grabbing Megaspheres either when my health is low enough or when I have to kind of go past the Mega. And as soon as I get around the top, I open up the cacos. Opening up the cacos immediately is the more dangerous, faster strat that I was talking about in the intro. It is possible, it's just extremely low success rate. You also have to take a bit of a slightly different route through the room, rather than kind of going around the back wall, and that means you've got a lot less access to megas and ammo to pick up, which is kind of what makes it so dangerous. So I want to get in and hit that switch as early as possible. That causes the exit to lower. The exit takes quite a while to lower, so it's important to get in there and open that up as quickly as possible. I didn't quite realise that I had already picked up a mega on the back wall, so I grabbed a second one by mistake, but it doesn't end up mattering. I think the fight's pretty much under control at this point. The only way for me to die is if I make some serious mistakes. And as I said at the start, 359 kills is the max, so we're done. Alrighty everyone, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Catch you later.